Yo, it's inheritance. Use your mind and you'll find that inheritance. For all the minds is divine with inheritance. A gold mine is a line. If you wanna know your future, look behind at this time. My vibration's always positive. I'm royalty like Possumus, so I'ma always be good, regardless what the problem is. My life is like Spinal. By myself, I get biz, and I turn down millions for the sake of my kids. My heart is like a lion, just like Raymond. I ain't lying, I'm OG's OG. Yo, they come to hear the science. I'm supreme thought. How I make the masses my alliance. Call me OG Bill or the masterful Osiris.
Yo, bro, you know, after school, that was a long day, but you know our ritual right now. Put that Coastal Rain TV, Bags and Bodies. Let's go. Classic time, man. What episode we up to?
Yo, Biggie, play Coastal Rain TV, Bags and Bodies. Season 1, Episode 2. Yo, this episode was crazy. Yo, they had the next challenge was 2-on-2 battles. I mean, they got 4 days to write. The first challenge, they got 4 days to write. They teamed Jay That Guy and Fendi up versus Banks the God and Coach Corleone. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Woo! The next one they had Prestavia and Yo Bull Peanut versus Cali Smooth and Mac Myron. Cali Smooth and Mac Myron. Oh, and then Prestavia and Yo Bull Peanut. Yo, that's going to be epic. I can see that already. That's a good matchup. They got Katie and Hope Trilly versus Eon and J2. Oh, it's going to be a lot of comedy in that one. Oh, man. What up? They had Gwitty and PG versus the God Yogi and B-Mac. That is the last 2-on-2. Yo, that's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to those matchups.
Yo, you ain't lying about that, man. I can't wait for them 2-on-2s. When I seen that pick, yo, J2 and Eon versus Hope Trilly and KD, next level. I can't wait to see that. I've been waiting to hear from, yo, after Hope Trilly did what she did just for the qualifying tournaments, I've been waiting. And yo, another one I can't wait to see. I'm interested in seeing the God Yogi and B-Mac versus Gwitty. It's nasty. Yeah, and PG, that combination of it's gonna be something. Yo, don't at the 2-on-2s, man. Yeah, you right. Hitman killed that, bro. That was one of the illest challenges. But yo, out of this challenge, how you feel about that other challenge with the Hitman versus?
Yo, that as many battles as Hitman got. Yo, Hitman, he made a challenge for whoever to memorize a whole Hitman round can win $1,000. It has to be a pair. 2 people, they get $500 each. The first 2 people will come up and recite a whole Hitman round. So J2 and Eon went first. They went crazy. I mean, come on. Hitman is the GOAT. Hitman is the GOAT. Of course, they're going to memorize one of his rounds. That challenge was fire. That challenge was dope. And it was, it was something that, you would expect of Hitman to throw at them. Everything he did. Memorize one of these. Memorize one of my rounds. Let me see what y'all do. If y'all know my work, let me see if y'all watch history before y'all jump into this. Know what I mean?
Yo, bro, that's real talk. And you know another thing I love about that? They had to do it as pairs, like you said, and the pairs was the actual teammates from the 2-on-2 challenge. So that was fire, man. Out of both these challenges, at the end of the day, I think we both know seeing them 2-on-2s is going to be the best when that finally happened. But this was very entertaining, man. Yo, and just to let it be known, man, if you ain't do it yet, go subscribe, register, go do whatever you got to do. Get up on that Bags and Bodies. Coastal Rain TV is here to stay, man. This is entertainment at its finest, man. All that. We had a lot of times when you sit here, uncle and auntie and them, looking at all the reality TV shows. This takes it to another level where we can start really getting into reality TV. So we got to respect that, man. But yo, man, this is crazy. And I was just thinking about, I was thinking about Bad News and Snake Eyes, but yo, that was fire, man, because they had their past and all that. It was still they got to move forward, man. But yo, man, what's your thoughts on all this, man?
Yeah, that was, and And to speak about the challenge again, that Hitman verse challenge, I mean, Bad News and Snake Eyes surprisingly teamed up, which was crazy. That was wild, and that was like, yo, is this actually happening? But shout out to them because they had like their altercations, their back and forths and all that, but they surprisingly teamed up for this challenge, and they looked like they was getting it right together. I mean, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that go when they drop that. But also, even to talk about the altercations happening, thanks to God, and B-Mac got a little heated. Bad News and Snake Eyes, they got a little heated. Hitman did what he did to try to, fix all this situation. That we all grown, we all, you know what I mean? So he bought in some boxing gloves so y'all can settle it like men. I mean, he like, yo, y'all got problems? Look, settle this like men. I mean, we could go out, y'all go out there, y'all scrap, y'all do y'all thing, but, you know what I mean? No breaking nothing in the house. You know what I mean? Get these boxing gloves, go outside and do what you got to do. But with that said, that kind of changed the tone. I mean, because a lot of people talk like they about that, but with them boxing gloves, when they given the opportunity, they ain't gonna want to do nothing. You know what I mean? But shout out to Hitman for bringing that solution to the house. Then they had the next challenge, the beer pong. That was funny and fire, yo. That shit was funny, yo. Y'all gotta watch that, man. Subscribe to Coastal Rain TV if you haven't did it yet, like my bro said. I mean, what you think about that beer pong, though? They had Bad News versus... Then they did a three-way one. Bad News versus Mac Myron versus Hitman Holla. That was crazy.
Yo, yeah, you ain't lying, man. Entertaining, man. Like, since when in battle rap do we get to see this side of the battle rappers, man? I love that part about this. Like, that was a special thing about this episode. It wasn't really that much into all the bars and stuff like that, like a lot of the previous ones. You know what I mean? We got to hear a lot of the Hitman verses, but it wasn't really that battle rap type of show. It was really a straight reality show. It was like a real respectable that I was just entertained by everything. Like, to be honest, they could have did anything. Played pool, did some basketball. They could have went to the park. Like, it was just entertaining to see battle rappers that we look up to and that we know that they got extra skill and extra star power, and they just doing regular everyday stuff like we all see and do every day, man. So yeah, now that was all love, man. This was a fire episode. A lot of, like I had an expectation, especially from the last ones, to hear bars and see who gonna be the most lyrical and all that. But nah, man, it wasn't even about that. This was the most reality TV based episode that we've seen so far, man. So yeah, man. Yo, now my question to you is, after all that was said, you know what I mean? We went through this whole episode. Still now, top 5 battle rappers that you think is in the house right now.
Top 5. Wait, quick spoiler alert. If you didn't see the episode 2, season 1, for that last challenge, the 3-way challenge with Mac Myron, Bad News, and Hitman, Mac Myron won. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. Top 5 battles. Bad News is definitely in there for me. Bad News. Shout out to Bad News. Shout out to Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is in it for me. And Mac Myron. Like you said, Mac Myron just won that last one. You know what I mean? Ooh. Is this the last 2? Oh, man, goodness gracious. I'm going to throw the Gotti Yogi in there. And I'm going to throw... Sheesh. I'm going to throw Cali Smooth in there. That's top 5. That's my 5. What is yours 5, bro?
Yo, that's real, bro. I'm going to say my top 5. I'm going to say, Bad News, Snake Eyes. I'm going to say Prestavia, Hope Trilly. And the last one, it got to be, Gwitty, man. He witty, lyrical, got all that entertainment, man. He making it all the way. I'm going to throw it out there. That's my top 5. But I respect your top 5 too, man. Like, that's what this is all about. But with that being said now, you got any key moments of this episode that made you switch your mind from last time? Like, who you think gonna win it all at the end now? Like, anything change your mind from like what we said from the last episode?
Nah, not at all. I mean... Like it's tough. Like it was even tough to try to pick the top 5, which is crazy because there's so many dope, talented artists in this house. So to pick top 5, that was even tough. But Bad News is still up there for me. Bad News is still showing up and showing out. Shout out to Bad News. But yeah, it's still bad news to me if he could stop, all the stuff with Snake Eyes. I mean, before he get kicked out the house. But Bad News is still there for me.
I can't lie, bro. Yeah, Bad News, like on all levels, is showing that he's coming in this house to play and to stay. So yeah, if I had to pick one for the end, I'm sticking with Bad News as well, man. You know what though? Because it wasn't that much battling, I don't even think this the episode we gonna just fall back on the awards and everything and let it rock. But yo, I'm ready. We still got time. This was a short episode. Let's get right into the next one, bro. Let's get right into it, man. So we're gonna sign out on that. You got any final words before we out of here?
Yeah. Speaking of, I was just talking about Bad News. As long as he don't get kicked out. Unfortunately, everyone was kicked out of the first mansion that they were in because of issues. I guess it was people coming into the house, whatever was happening, but there was a serious issue, especially for Hitman. Shout out to Hitman. He went through his prior situation with his loved one and their house or whatever, but he suffers from PTSD. So all the stuff that was happening in the mansion, people coming in the mansion, them messing that opportunity up for themselves and putting Hitman and others in jeopardy in that kind of environment. So that was it. Ended unexpected twist and turn, but they made it do what it do, and they got to another mansion. But learn a lesson: respect where you are, respect the people around you.
Yo, you right, bro. I was thinking about that, and I kind of forgot it from the beginning. Yo, that hit me right when that was going on, where Hitman got into that, like the psychological aspect of this. But yeah, man, yo. You gotta be gracious, can't ruin opportunities, gotta be humble and keep everything professional. That's the truth right there, man. You ain't lying. And like he mentioned, bro, like it was a difference. Like all that stuff we seen with Hitman, with the fighting and the scrapping and all that happened on when he was a battle rapper. Yeah, we know, on stage, off stage, all the stories. We don't gotta get into that. But not since we were not on MTV, not on Wild 'N Out, that was a whole different ball game. And literally, ball game, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, bro, I'm ready to get to the next episode, man. Like, that was my final words, man. Only thing I gotta say, signing out, check out Bags and Bodies on Coastal Rain TV, man. Salute.
We out.
Ball game.
Hey yo, what would you do if you felt like I feel?
Let me get Old Soldier for 100.
Traveling across the world, battling, this young man originated from Palatown. 5 seconds, Mr. B. 3 seconds, Mr. B.
Who is
2.
Bruce Leroy? Whoo! See how he did the show enough?
Mr. B, that is incorrect.
What you mean?
Mr. Kush King, what would you like to respond?
Of course, What is Pokemon? Come on. Who don't know that?
Ain't no way that's the right answer.
Mr. Kush King, that is incorrect.
What do you mean, right? What do you mean?
The answer is, who is Ash Ketchum?
Where does Ash Ketchum come from? Where is he? From Pokemon, right? Come on, son.
Nah, don't argue with the ref. Ref is right, OG? Let him know. Ref is right. Yeah, the ref make the rules. That's right, ref. You don't know, we both got that wrong. Exactly. He gets
line and you cross it.
If I don't get it, you can't get it. You ain't on my level. Get the best to believe that. It's all competition, though, OG. Come on, what's up, though, ref?
Take a little walk through the life of Bills. From start was in the arts, I dreamed to be an artist, but everybody told me that seemed to be retarded. So next, got into sports, I swore I had support. I was nice, but still I bored them with the daughter, trying to make it big and leaving from the slums. I hated where I live, resented where I'm from. You had to be a thug, you had to bust slugs. Whether using it or selling, you had to less drugs. It was deep, stuck in the middle of the streets. Without a hint, I had to solve the riddle of the beast. Yo, it's inheritance. Use your mind and you'll find that inheritance. For all the minds is divine with inheritance. A gold mine is a line. If you wanna know your future, look behind at this time. My vibration's always positive. I'm royalty like Possimus, so I'ma always be good, regardless what the problem is. My life is like Spinal. By myself, I get biz, and I turn down millions for the sake of my kids. My heart is like a lion, just like Raymond. I ain't lying, I'm OG's OG. Yo, they come to hear the science. I'm supreme thought. How I make the masses my alliance. Call me OG Bill or the masterful Osiris.